When it comes to hiring key senior leaders, a surprising number of executives get by with just a hazy notion of what they're trying to accomplish. And too often, the results show it. Maybe it's because the interviewing process is so personal, influenced by intangibles like chemistry and fit, that so many executives take hiring for granted. They just don't bring to it the same sense of discipline that they do to planning, budgeting, or other important tasks. It's surprising, since bad hiring decisions cost so much in terms of severance, morale, and lost opportunity. Here's some ways to add focus and structure to your next hiring assignment. Make sure you know what you're looking for. Not the title, that's the easy part. Knowing what you're looking for sounds like a no-brainer, doesn't it? But lots of employers get this wrong. Before you set out to hire anyone, scrutinize your needs. Ask yourself where you want your company or department to be next year, or 3 to 5 years from now. How will this new hire contribute to that goal? What problems are they trying to solve? Really think about it. Bounce these ideas off your colleagues. Setting standards for judging success is tougher when the objectives are more strategic. Tougher, but still crucial. For example, how will you assess whether your human resources VP has, quote, changed the corporate culture? Think about it in advance. Take time to analyze all your candidate needs and the combination of ability, attitude, and experience that's required to close the gaps between where your company is and where you want it to be. Now, there's going to be certain elements that absolutely must be there. Others will simply be nice icing on the cake. Don't be blinded by the personal strengths or weaknesses of the previous incumbent, or by the things your competitors do. Ask yourself about the career path you have planned for this candidate. Maybe you'll be completely happy if he or she simply does a bang-up job in the current position. Or perhaps you prefer someone who can excel in that role and then move up 2 or 3 levels in your organization. Make the search a priority. Give it enough time and attention. Everyone is busy these days, but you have to get into the market fast and meet promising candidates right away. Failure to move the process along sends entirely the wrong message. You can save your breath on the "we're lean, mean, and we act quickly" part of your sales pitch if you can't even get the candidate follow-up part right. When searches drag on, the better candidates get annoyed, then bored, and then they vote with their feet. And it's the best candidates who always have another potential offer waiting in the wings. In-depth interviews and rigorous reference checks are crucial parts of the hiring process. So much so that I've devoted separate videos to each. You'll find them on our website. Don't forget to sell your company and the opportunity. Remember, this is a two-way selection process. A surprising number of executives forget that. The people you interview are, or should be, sizing up you and your company. They may have multiple offers brewing, or they may be very happy with the job they have now. Sure, you must be convinced the candidate is right for you and your company, but once that's done, you must ensure that you are their first choice. Neglecting this step can produce a lot of nasty surprises, like candidates who say, thanks but no thanks, to your job offer. Be prepared to negotiate. You're trying to hire a confident, aggressive leader, so don't be surprised if they don't jump at your first offer. They may need time to think. They may have demands of their own. Don't be offended, don't be discouraged. It's all part of the game today. After all, you're competing with the world. I remember one CEO saying he didn't like getting into a bidding match on a job offer. A strange attitude on the part of a man who wouldn't dream of entering into any type of business deal without trying to bargain for as much as he could get. It was especially ironic when you consider that the candidate was being hired for a senior position where he'd be expected to negotiate on a daily basis. Sure, you want to cut the best deal you can, but you also want the person to join your company happy, motivated, and not squeezed into a decision. So don't press too hard, don't negotiate too tough. To land the right person, many companies have to pry open their wallets. But if you've done your homework, you already know the cost of not attracting the right person, and it is this calculation that should determine whether or not you make the hire. Good luck with your next important hire, and remember the 5 keys to ensuring you get the right person. If you found these tips helpful, share them and find more on our website.